White is a map of a broken union. White edges sharp as a winter's thought, scattered across the linoleum sea, where the friction of the day was caught in the fracture of a porcelain plea. Pick up the pieces of the morning light, sharp enough to cut through the night. Dust and clay and the sound of the fall, hanging like a ghost against the wall in the kitchen where we had it all. The glue is a lie that we tell the table, joining the pieces of a jagged dream, brittle as the logic of our own design, holding together by a desperate seam, waiting for the pressure of the line. Pick up the pieces of the morning light, sharp enough to cut through dust and clay and the sound of the fall, hanging like a ghost against the wall in the kitchen where we had it all. Sweep the memories into a pile, keep the pieces for a while.
Has formed on the surface of the brew, a constellation of oils and forgotten heat. I forgot to drink it while the steam was alive, distracted by the way the wind rattled the pane. Bitterness is better when it's piping hot, but now it's just a liquid reminder. Circles fade, wondering if everything I love ends up this way. The ceramic feels like an iceberg in my palm, a relic of a morning that promised so much. I could put it in the microwave for a minute, but you can't fake the fire once the heart goes. Bitterness is better when it's piping hot, but now it's just a liquid reminder, a neglect. I swirl the an artificial sun in the hall, burning through the oxygen of a quiet space. A yellow eye watching the dust motes dance against the vertical silence of the wall, captured in a static electric trance. Is it a beacon for a ghost to find? A jagged edge of a worried mind, cutting a hole in the fabric of the dark, waiting for the ignition of a spark in the hallway where the shadows park. Which is a binary choice we both made. A click that severs the glow from the floor, but the heat remains like a phantom hand resting on the handle of the closet door, where the ghosts of our winter coats stand. Is it a beacon for a ghost to find? A jagged edge of a worried mind, cutting a hole in the fabric of the dark, waiting for the ignition of a spark in the hallway where the shadows park. Through the night, it was tangled in the legs of the dining chair, a woolly serpent shedding its skin on the rug. It smells like the perfume you wore in the rain, and the faint, sharp scent of the winter outside. I should put it in an envelope and send it back, but it's the only part of you that hasn't left yet. I wrap it around my neck like a soft woolen tie, choking on the memory of the way you said hello. The color is a deep blue shade of the ocean, clashing with the pale beige walls of this room. I wonder if you're cold out there in the world, shivering without the armor you left in my care. I should put it in an envelope and send it back, but it's the only part of you that hasn't left yet. I wrap it round my neck like a soft woolen tie, choking on the memory of the way you said hello. I hang it on the hook behind the front door. Maybe you'll come back to claim what is yours, or maybe the dust will claim it. rocky spines in years. Titles fading like dreams upon waking. A gray velvet coat covers every word, preserving the stories I used to believe in. Time is a heavy prodigy laid in the air, falling softly on everything we leave behind. I draw a line through the grime with my finger, remembering a version of me that loved to read. With layers of old paint, keeping the season out and the stale air in. I wonder if the characters are suffocating too, trapped in the ink of a life they can't change. Time is a heavy particulate in the air, falling softly on everything we leave behind. I draw a line through the grime with my finger, remembering a version of me that loved to read. Blow it away and see what's underneath. The paper is yellow, but the heart is still there. Close the book, the day is over. The leaves are curling at the edges, turning brown like old photographs. I keep promising them a dream, but the tap feels miles away today. Thirst is a quiet kind of sorrow, the way the soil pulls away from rim. Everything living needs a hand to hold, but I'm still learning how to hold myself. The sun drags itself across the carpet, finding shadows I didn't know were there. Maybe if I poured a little life out, the green would return to this empty room. Thirst is a quiet kind of sorrow, the way the soil pulls away from the rim. Everything living needs a hand to hold, but I'm still learning how to hold now. Just a drop of rain for the windowsill, just a reason to keep the roots down. The water is running out.
silver crescent lost in the woven dark, a fragment of a night that bled into the floor. The fibers hold the shape of where you stood before the heavy click of the wooden door. It's a tiny anchor in the deep I'll see, a meadow memory of what used to be, shining in the dust like a fallen spark, leaving a permanent, invisible mark. Metal cold against my thumbs on map, a tiny vessel for a ship that sailed away. The carpet is a forest of forgotten things, collecting all the words we didn't say. It's a tiny anchor in the deep I'll see, a meadow memory used to be, shining in the dust like a fallen spark, leaving a permanent, invisible mark.
A thick and thorny skin, a thirst that calculates the distance home. Spines are counting every breath you took within the clay where gravity is known. Water is a ghost we cannot catch, pouring silver down the thirsty throat, drowning in the desert of the shelf, waiting for the green to stay afloat. The window pane is filtering the truth. The shadow stretches long across the tile. A ritual of drops to heal the drought. buried in the corners of your smile. Water is a ghost we cannot catch, pouring silver down the thirsty throat, drowning in the desert of the shelf, waiting for the green to stay afloat. But the roots are cold. Another season turns to fold.
Filament is dancing a dangerous rhythm, stuttering between the yellow and the black. It casts the long shadows that shrink and then grow, making the furniture look like strangers in wait. Our conversation is a loose wire in the ceiling, sending sparks when we shouldn't even touch. I'm waiting for the pop and the sudden dark, knowing I don't have a spare bulb in the drawer. Sitting on the edge of the blue armchair, your face illuminated in frantic strobe bursts. 1 second you're here and the next you're gone, a ghost of a feeling I can't hold on to. Our conversation is a loose wire in the ceiling, sending sparks when we shouldn't even touch. I'm waiting for the pop and the sudden dark, knowing I don't have a spare bulb in the drawer. Let it burn out, I'm tired of the squinting. We can sit in the gloom and finally be honest. The darkness is easier on the eyes. The steam is a ghost of a conversation, dissolving into the ceramic realm. A clock with no hands is ticking loud. Drink the clock as it melts away, bitter and black as the end of the day. The spoon is an anchor in a shallow sea, stirring the shadows of you and me.
reflection of the ceiling fan, spinning circles in a cooling cloud. Drink the clock as it melts away, bitter and black as the end of the day. The spoon is an anchor in a shallow sea, stirring the shadows of you and me. The ceramic is cold, the story is told. That is a continent of unmade decisions, sharp corners lost in the ripple of white, a tectonic shift of a restless mattress beneath the pressure of the dying light. Fold me into the angles of the sheet, where the parallel lines of our pulses meet, a geometric apology for the mess we made in the soft architecture of the shade. The quilt is a heavy cloud of cotton gills, tracing the lines where the body was pressed, the topography of a dream half remembered in the quiet hollow of a chest at rest. Fold me into the angles of the sheet, where the parallel lines of our pulses meet, a geometric apology for the mess we made in the soft architecture of the shade. Fold the morning into a square, breathe the stillness in the air. I can hear the neighbor's television, laughing at jokes I'll never understand. The paint is peeling back and ribbons reveal its secrets the previous tenants left. This house is made of paper and prayers, a hollow box where the silence breathes. We're all just ghosts in adjacent rooms, waiting for the wind to tear us down. The floorboards groan under my weight, telling stories of heavy boots and rain. I wrap myself in a moth-eaten blanket, trying to pretend the structure is sound. This house is made of paper and prayers, a hollow box where the silence breathes. We're all just ghosts in adjacent rooms, waiting for the wind to tear us down. Whisper through the cracks in the wood. I am listening to your muffled heartbeat. Stay on your side, I'll stay on mine. The cotton hills are bruised by a heavy skull, folding into ridges of restless sleep, where the tide of the breath meets the shore of a secret that the fabric cannot keep. It's a map of the place where the dreams collide in the white on white, where the hunters hide. A landscape of linen and a valley of stone, resting the weight of the marrow and bone. The landscape shifts with the turn of a shoulder. Valleys deep and white as an unwritten page, traced by the warmth of a temple resting inside the soft bars of a temporal cage. It's a map of the place where the dreams collide in the white on white, where the hunters hide. A landscape of linen and a valley of stone, resting the weight of the marrow and bone. in the map of a garden dream. Friction is the language of the sweater, clinging to the ghost of your ribcage. Does that light in the woolly dark? It's the static hum of a lonely room, weaving the thread on a broken loom. Electric touch that we can't retrieve, pulling the wire through the sleeve. Gravity is woven in the heavy thread, unraveling the architecture of the day, leaving a trail of a crimson spire. It's the static hum of a lonely room, weaving the thread on a broken loom. Electric touch that we can't retrieve, pulling the wire through the sleeve. Static humming in the sleeve. It's time for the light to leave. Sunlight stretches across the hardwood floor. I haven't opened up the front door since Tuesday. There's a pile of books I meant to read by now, shadows dancing on the walls, slow and steady. The scent of laundry hanging in the hall. But it feels right when the lamp glows low, turning this studio into a place I know. Every corner tells a story I haven't told, keeping me warm while the world outside is cold. Water in the ivy sitting on the shelf, learning how to be alone with just myself. Moving the chair to where the light stays long, fixing the frame where everything belongs. Small victories found in a quiet room, but it feels right when the lamp glows low, turning this studio into
place I know. Every corner tells a story I haven't told, keeping me warm while the world outside is cold. The kettle is whistling again, just me and the four walls softly fading into gray. I think I'll stay right here.
Like tired soldiers, the sleeves are heavy with the smell of rain. I check them every hour with a hopeful palm, but the moisture clings to the cotton fibers. We're stuck in the middle of a long transition, not quite clean and not quite ready to wear. The air in this apartment is thick with waiting for a sun that hasn't shown its face since Monday. Sighs in the corner, trying to breathe warmth into the sodden fabric. I fold a sweater that's still a little bit cold, putting away the dampness instead of the dry. We're stuck in the middle of a long transition, not quite clean and not quite thick with waiting for a sun that hasn't shown its face since Monday. Put it on and feel the shiver down your spine. The ghost of the wash is still following me. Tomorrow it might finally be dry. Slice of winter is leaking inside, shaking the hem of the velvet drapes. The frame is swollen with the damp of years, holding the cold in its jagged shapes. The draft is a ghost that I can't evict, an invisible hand that is harsh and strict, blowing the warmth to the corners of the heart. push against the resistance of the wood, trying to seal the gap in the night. But the air is a finger tracing my spine, chasing the warmth of the bedside light. The draft is a ghost that I can't evict, an invisible hand that is harsh and strict, blowing the warmth to the corners of the hall, writing a message of frost on the wall. The wind is a guest that stays too long, humming a broken drafty song.
The fabric is soft as a moth's dusty wing, swallowing the light in its deep emerald folds. I sink into the cushions and feel the world tilt, as if the floor no longer had any say in the matter. This is the kingdom of the lonely and the tired, a throne built of foam and expensive regrets. I reign over a palace of unwashed wine glasses, wrapped in the luxury of being completely alone. There's a tear in the seam where the stuffing shows, a white fluffy cloud escaping from the dark. I stroke the pile against the grain until it's rough, then smooth it back down to a perfect calm sea. This is the kingdom of the lonely and the tired, a throne built of foam and expensive regrets. I reign over a palace of unwashed wine glasses, wrapped in the luxury of being completely alone. Close your eyes and let the velvet take you. The walls are far away when the fabric is closed. I'm staying right here until morning.
until the world vanishes. My hands are shaking over the ceramic mug as if the heat could mend the fraying edges. The scream of the metal cuts through the hall, a desperate alarm for a fire that isn't there. I'm boiling over in this four-wall sanctuary, scared of the quiet that comes after the storm. The linoleum is cold against my bare feet, reminding me that winter is a permanent guest. I turn the dial until the flame dies out, but the ringing in my ears won't let me go. The scream of the metal cuts through the hall, a desperate alarm for a fire that isn't there. I'm boiling over in this four-walled sanctuary, scared of the quiet that comes after the storm. Pour the tea and watch the leaves settle. The silence is heavier than the noise. Don't let it get cold this I know exactly where the oak will complain, near the kitchen door and the edge of the bed. It's a map of movements I've made in the dark, a history of pacing when the mind won't rest. Solid and scarred, it holds the weight of my life. Drinking the spillages and catching the crumbs. There is a comfort in something that cannot break, even if it screams every time I take a step. The polish has worn away in the high traffic lanes, showing the grain like the veins in a tired hand. I lie down flat and press my cheek to the cool, listening to the house breathe through the planks. Solid and scarred, it holds the weight of my life. Drinking the spillages and catching the crumbs. There is a comfort in something that cannot break, even if it screams every time I take a step. Walk softly, the knots are watching us. side.